Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Yeah. Happy
What up,
coffee
Lev?
time. How you doing, brother? Number 35,
Yeah,
coffee
dude.
time.
This coffee's
Cheers.
bomb.
Good morning, everyone. Still get my voice back. It's kind of rough and tumble. Uncle Buster's in the house. Berserker's here. Coffee time number 35. Today we got to make it a short one. Really, really short. I got to do some adult stuff later. So
You don't know what short is, bro.
are you
We'll be here 3.5 hours.
Are you saying I'm not an adult? Come on. I'm a child.
We'll be here
I'm a
3 hours,
child.
15 minutes. You'll cut it down
Yeah.
just a little bit.
That's a little short for me, bro. 3 hours. Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta go at least four.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Good morning, bro. If you guys didn't know, there might be some footage floating around, but like Buster made it to Vegas last week too. So he came in, he met all the OGs. It was pimp.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming, dude. That was so tight. So it was
awesome,
It was
man.
it was not only like moral support, but he helped like set up the PA system and all the sound system. It was tight. So cheers to you.
Yeah, that band shit is hella work, bro.
Hell of work, bro. You know what it is.
Hella work, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was worth
People
it,
don't-
though, man.
Pe-
The
yeah,
show
people
was
don't-
awesome.
Dude, I appreciate it. And the thing is, people don't realize that there's a lot of setup, like from nothing to like everything. Yeah, there's a lot of setup. So
A lot.
I can only imagine if it gets bigger, dude. That'd be tight.
It was weird meeting him, too, because it felt like I've known him. You know, everyone I met, E4, Bags, Lady
Yeah.
E.
Yeah.
Because
The
we've been
internet
talking for a
thing-
while.
Yeah. It's
behind-
not just,
Especially when we're all doing Town Star and shit.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not just same for me. I, met them in person a while back, months ago. And, but we've been talking for years online, and it's
I
like,
know. It's crazy.
all right, it totally takes the sting away from it, and it's not as bad as you guys think. People are like, oh, the fucking internet, you gotta watch out for the internet, and it's like the boogeyman, and it's like, dude, come on, they're just people. Yeah, there's a lot of bots online and stuff, and there's some crazy people, but they're not that crazy, they're normal. So grab your coffee, guys. Thank you for coming in. We got 11 viewers. Happy coffee time number 35. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, dude. So there's like a lot of news, like always, but it's like a little stuff, but it's big stuff, but it's not, but it's nuts, dude. Like the lawsuit is any minute now. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with that exactly. People are saying they're in cahoots. I've always thought that, SEC, Ripple, they're all, it's one big show. We all know that. September 22nd, that's coming up here. September 18th is the date today. So the 22nd is the Baba Cooks timeline, and that will be the next iteration, whatever that is. I think it's like the China's yuan or something like that. That's the Baba Cooks timeline. But who knows, But the dollar is current right now. That's what's going on in the timeline. So
September's flying by, man.
fuck, dude.
30/18.
Yeah. Apparently
Virgo season.
Virgo, baby. Apparently the Simpsons called the death of the Queen as well. And like back in 2014, they had an episode where the Queen died, and it said 2022.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, Matt Groening is a fucking Mason of the 33rd degree. Crazy. That's the guy who created the Simpsons.
Shit is controlled to a T.
To a T, bro. It's
To a
happening.
T.
It's
That's
happening.
how much control there.
Yeah.
Man.
I was hoping on I gotta wait for like some stuff to some paychecks and returns and shit. But I was hoping I'm throwing down a little bit more before we possibly go, because shit's just getting so ridiculous now. I mean, it might be imminent, imminent. And I don't know, I was thinking about throwing down some XTC XLM, you know what I mean? Just to pad those bags a little bit. Of course, you can never have enough XRP. But
Nope.
Sorry, guys, the voice is all messed up. But happy coffee time. Thanks for watching us. Let's go ahead and take a look at these comments. See who came in. Hey, Monica got first. Good morning. Good morning. Edward, hello. We got De Haviland. Good morning. Good evening. Right on, bro. Bo Rabbit, what's up, pimp? Hans Loaded, yo. Mix. Yep, all caffeinated up. What's good, peeps? What's good, pimp? Alan, what's good on It's a Wonderful Day? Yeah, what's going on? It's a wonderful day. Yes, sir. Pretty good. Well, hi-de ho. What's up, man?
Hi-de ho. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So E4, he tore it up too. He's the guitarist for the Bagman Productions band. So I'm not sure what we're going to call ourselves. Bagman would have to token phrase us, like as far as his band. Like Bob Marley and the Wailers. It'd be like, Bagman and the Seed Phrases. I think E4 said that. E4 gets credit, bro. Our band name is called the Seeds, or the Seed Phrases, or like the Blastronauts. That might be a good band name. When this shit gets popped off, we gotta get a bass player, guys. So keep your ears to the grindstone. Anybody who's hype on crypto, who knows how to play bass well, let us know. Especially XRP Army, that'd be a plus. So if anybody's a bass player out there and you guys are listening, let's send him our way. Send him or her our way. Ani, what's up? Good morning. The Avalanche, 40 cents. Yeah, XRP's been going up. Sorry, guys. XRP's been going up. It's like 39 cents, 38 cents. It was like 33 cents like a day ago. It's crazy. I don't know what this means, but go ahead.
It never goes down when you got money. It's like, I want a 20 cent XRP now. And
yeah, you're ready
you
to
watch
buy.
this motherfucker just take off. Yeah, I'll be like, can't make it up, man. It's always the opposite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hoping to maybe throw down a couple more bags, little bags, but we'll see. Crypto OG, what's up, pimp? Good to see you. Coffee time. He's got the coffee in the clock. Beautiful. There we go. I just spilled my cup. Refills. Fuck yeah, mixed. Pour yourself another cup, pimp. There we go, Bubba. Boom. Let's see here. We got Jet Digital. What's up, pimp? Good morning. Which Mason is building walls? I believe that's the Schwartz family. They build the private garden walls for the bankers to feel safe. Hella funny. Boom. There we go. The astrology show, she died in 2014. That is fucking nuts. They just been like lying to the public for almost a decade. You know what I mean? There we go. XRP TRD Pro. Sweet baby XRP. What's up, pimp? There we go. Tails in the house. Morning, peers. What's up, pimp? E4 rocking. The Simpsons. The sons of the simulation. Right on. Tony Bags. Me and Randy on our road trip, but listening in. Right on. Sorry, I can't clear this frog out of my throat.
Tony Bags, what up, man?
Good guy. Moonman. For sure. Cool. So let me see here. EC's in. Raw Guy's in. Right on, guys. Ralph Cooper's in. Fuck yeah. Here, let me go ahead and share the link. Let's go ahead and talk shop a little bit, guys. And then I would have to bounce. And then if you guys want to call, or, want to keep talking, one of the guys would have to continue the show today. So we got 17 viewers. Coffee time, number 35. Good morning, everyone. We got the link in the chat if you guys want to join us, and we can talk shop a little bit about the Queen or the lack of the Queen, and what do you guys think is going to happen? There's the lawsuit. At this point, it's just like a bunch of regurgitation. It's been happening for years, so it's like, come on, come on, guys. Apparently, you're supposed to, flare's supposed to happen, but I don't know. Is there new developments on that we don't know about? Had they postponed that shit too again? Who knows? There we go. EC's in the chat. What's up, pimp?
What's up?
How you doing? Talk to us. How's your morning going?
Oh, pretty long day. I'm recovering from last night because we had a 2-man crew out in sea, which is not fun.
Oh, you're doing you want to talk about your occupation or what? I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it's still a different occupation, the one in the list. So I do commercial fishing. The primary target is squid. Any other bycatch we get, which we would occasionally get, which is fluke, mackerel, that can go on a separate, basket, but we have to clear with the regulations, not just federal regulations. There are state, local, and town regulations. It's pretty insane, just nitpicking, just so we can sell fish.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, here's to you. Thanks for working hard for our squid, our calamari.
Just
What else is going on?
Right,
Yeah,
glass
he's got
of
the pimp bougie water, the Voss. Nice.
I got this for the glass because I'm not drinking from water from plastic,
The
So
leaching.
I refill water in a glass bottle because it gets in the car. Car gets hot in the summer. Yeah.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Roger
I'm
that.
I'm a firm believer with those microplastics and those estrogen mimicers. That's feminizing.
Yeah, right.
Everything.
Shit
Yeah.
turns you into a girl drinking out of plastic bottles. What's up, Alan? Good morning, brother.
Hey guys, how's
Hey.
how's my mic sounding?
Sounds good. It sounds like a room mic. It doesn't really sound like your headset mic. It sounds more of like a room ambient mic. So I don't know if you get the right mic set. A lot of times StreamYard will hop you around on different mics. So
I'll check
it's
it out.
fun to mess around with it. It sounds like a room mic. A lot of times your webcam will have a mic on it. It'll have it right on the side. And so it'll mistake that mic for, this one. Like this one's my mic today.
You're asking the wrong person. How does it sound, Alan?
Apparently I'm the sound Nazi. So
He's
Fuck-
the sound
fuck me,
Nazi
right?
doing that. Sounds great, man. Sounds great.
there you go. You're good, Alan. I'm sorry. I give you guys a complex and shit every time. Don't ever ask me. Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, just when you want to buy, man, the shit goes up. It's fucking like damn near 40 cents now. Don't get me wrong, that's a steal, but like damn, come on, go down to like 25. Come on, baby.
It'll eventually,
25.
it'll
probably
eventually
still
get
hold
there.
out.
What's that?
It'll eventually get there.
It'll eventually get there. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been floating around magic numbers like 333, like as a price point to tell you
The
something.
magic numbers. Yeah. The
Yeah,
Mason. The magic Mason numbers. Yeah.
3 is a magic number, okay? It's the Trinity.
That's right. Good shit. So yeah, I was kind of farting around on Twitter. Didn't really find much. There's lots of stuff to kind of like point at and look at, but like, yeah, things are still going on. There's still like, protests and things throughout the world, and we don't really know when this shit's gonna break. Meaning there's gonna be an over the top moment where it's like, all right, well, people are going to jail. It's not about if they are; it's about when. What's funny is I find is that a lot of people are they forget about the shit that happened. The 2 years, like 2 years ago, like where's the accountability? Where's the accountability from 22 years ago? Where's the accountability for Watergate and the petrodollar and yeah, we got a lot of shit coming, guys. We just don't know when. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they only release all that information that people now can make a great conclusion about certain set of events way after the fact, where most people are involved and all that are just irrelevant. It's really already too late to show up and do something about it. So, but what it serves a purpose is that there are signs right there. History doesn't repeat, but it sure does rhyme. That's a Mark Twain quote. Mark Twain code. So
That's good.
all the stuff-
Samuel Clemens. Yeah.
Yep. So we can look at all past events, and then we're going to say, well, this is sort of happening in rendition right here. Okay. What people expect is to say, oh, it's going to happen for T, like totally the same. well, it doesn't really work that way. And also that shares the same mindset of the controllers, because that's their thing. They like to have things that are very, very predictable to the T, but nature doesn't work that way. It's just always something a little change. There's a little change up, there's a curveball, then next two seam, but it's going where in that direction where it wants to go. It's trying to go to a strike zone. Baseball reference, sorry about that.
Nice. No, that was good. Right?
Yep. And that 2014, Ani and I talked about it because they're deliberately trying to mess up people's timelines. There's the Gregorian one, the insert right there. Hey, she died at September 8th. Blot it down. Cry about it every year. All this stupid bullshit right there. Then there's, on the teetering edge about, back, again, that magic number is to 2/22/22. Or,
Right.
or if you want to really want to push it down to say, okay, we don't believe the Gregorian calendar. 2/22 still opens the idea that she probably died for a different date. If you want to settle that, you could. But 2014, it's like, that you could do your real homework about it. Was and pretty much it's like when her first signs of health was failing, and that I recall before prior to those years that she was seeking homeopathic treatments and all these sort of things
Right.
to extend her life. Then
Bro.
all of a sudden she got better, and with like she's just standing there, like sitting like this, like a fine old lady, not really talking. Body double.
Right. Alan's back on. Test your mic, brother.
Test 1 2 3. How y'all hearing me now?
There we go. A little bit better. Let me go ahead and see if I can get your volume up a little bit. Go ahead. Try again.
Check 1 2 3.
That sounds great, dude. There you go.
All right.
Welcome
Yeah,
back in. He's approved by the Sound Nazi. That's funny.
We got
He's gonna put you again. It's like, no, I don't like it. Change it again.
Get out of here. Get your ass out of here.
Don't
I
show
just
your
bailed
camera.
out
Fix
the-
your mic. Come on.
Sometimes you just gotta bail out of StreamYard to fix it. It's just weird. I can't.
Right.
If settings don't work, you just gotta get out and redo it. But
Also,
guys, it's been a good day so far for me, man. I love seeing the XRP pump that we're having right now, man. Getting pretty
Nice.
excited about it. This is just a little heartbeat. I like the heartbeat when it starts beating.
Where are we at right now? Like 38 or something like that?
I think it's
What?
like 38. Yeah.
38. Yeah. That shit from like 33 to 30. That's a big jump.
That
Especially
is.
recent. Yeah. Over a short amount of time. It's a big jump.
Ain't nobody gonna be playing about that big green candle for sure.
No.
Wait till we see that $10, $10 price.
Right.
Then that's gonna
Right.
get me really excited. This is just getting my heart pounding right now. So see that $10. We're all gonna be talking about where are we going? Where what island are we gonna be going on this weekend? Some of us.
Bro. This is nuts. Us just staying together and being so patient for so long. Like this little heartbeat is nice, don't get me wrong, but we all know where this is going, guys. And it's gonna be bananas when it starts popping and everything starts getting implemented. I mean, who knows what that looks like, when it looks like. They might be just like following their shit that they wrote down years ago. Didn't they say like 2023 was like the year? You know what I mean? In a lot of the literature and stuff, we could have swore it was price before regulation. That's what the phrase has been for years and years. I've been bullish on that ever since, and I still want to believe in that. But like, man, when you think about this stuff, it's all written down. They already knew what the hell they were doing. Even people are saying like 2025. By 2025, we'll be $100. Like, I don't think it's going to be that conservative, but who knows, guys?
There's got to be that price to cover all the money. I mean,
It's very
10% of
minimal.
Swift is
Yeah.
$1,000 XRP. I mean, that's just 10% of Swift. And then
Yeah, and that's
we
like
haven't
simple
even-
math.
We haven't
Sorry.
even added any debt onto this subject. This is a deflationary asset. Every time the money moves across a ledger, it burns a little bit of the XRP. So if we're talking about hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt that's got to be transferred from one bank to the next, look what they did back in 2008 to 2010. These banks were selling off this debt like it was a hot potato. And they were moving around from one bank to the next. You didn't know what loan company you were going to have at that time. Like literally, I know several people, I had a loan, and several people had their loan transferred from one bank to the next, 3 different banks within 3 different years. So this is going to be the same shell game that they played back then that they're doing now, but yet they're going to be able to somehow make money off of this. This is very interesting how this whole dynamic is going to play out, since they
I
played
already
this.
know how they're going to make money. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to create this debt jubilee, and then they're going to give loans by raising the interest rates. They're going to give loans to people that shouldn't have loans or aren't responsible enough to have loans. And then they're going to come in and repossess all of that property that they bought with those quote unquote loans and make their money back on that.
That's right.
So all they do is just hand the debt off to somebody that doesn't know how to handle it. Like in 2008 with the housing market crash, it's going to happen the same. My ex-wife just bought a fucking house, and she told me she bought a house thinking she was better than me right now. And I'm like, it's funny you're using mortgage debt as a part of your personality or whatever. But truth is, you're fucking stupid for buying a house right now at the top of the fucking market, because it's going to go flat. All the equity and value you thought you had in your home is now completely fucking gone. And they're just going to repossess that debt that they passed on to you and make money on it. And then you're the one that's picking up the fucking tab at the end of the day. It's just a repeat cycle. It happens.
Exactly.
You're right.
Get more bees with honey, dude. Get that laptop back from her. Just be like, oh, you're great. You're the smartest woman alive. Oh, you got that laptop, by the way?
Just want to add one more thing, and I'll show that BRZRKR. I noticed another thing that they did back at that time. They bought all these houses just like they did. BlackRock bought a bunch of houses in the last 2 years, and Vanguard, and so all the other hedge companies that bought up all this property. They did the same thing back then when they were given like no income verification loans. They did the same thing. They just wiped out all that. They just wrote it all off and then sold it 5-10 years later for an incredible gain, and that they were able to, not pay a huge amount of tax. They made all this money in the stock market, in the last 2 years from COVID. And now they're going to write off all this loss in this property that they bought up to cover all the gains that they had. It's insane. It is the shell game. And hey, we could do it too. You know what I mean? If they're going to do it, some of us here are going to be very wealthy, and we're going to have to play the same game. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Alan, it's been doing that since the 90s about this real estate game right there. But I think the intention was always to create a very semi-permanent wealth gap between them and the whole entire populace. And either you emulate what they're doing, or you have to do something better or be more innovative and creative that they never really accounted for. But the game of us is that all that wealth you have to keep it. But they give you so many ways to temptation yourself, like what Zito mentioned about her, his wife, doing the same asinine things that's going to get her, financially crippled. Part of which that the things they do is just that, just to pump things up. It's going to drive the real estate market value prices up, and all the sort of things.
Well,
people fumble in.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt everybody. It's not going to hurt everybody. Like some people that get a loan, that buy a house, they're going to lose value in their home for a little while. But depending on their occupation, they will be able to maintain that mortgage because, of course, there'll probably be some sort of incentives from the government to help them pay, some sort of debt relief that they'll help do that. But that's if you can still maintain some bit of mortgage payment, and it depends on your occupation. Her specific occupation is doing fucking hair. That's a non-essential occupation. When nobody's got any fucking money, who is going to be going out of their way to spend extra money on their fucking hair?
Exactly.
Nobody's going to be out there. Women aren't going to be out there spending $200-$300 on a fucking hairdo.
Especially the people that's paying all that money getting a haircut. Mainly it's retirees on the fixed income, pensions, and things like that that's going to get wiped out. So what the hell are they going to do for money? That's the bigger picture that we're all, I was going to, ask a question earlier, and I'm sorry to take up too much time, but what are you guys doing? What are you going to do when crypto moves? And my question is for that reason is, there's going to be a lot of people like that. Those elderly people and, these people wiped out that we're depending on their pensions, especially a lot of our family, and then we are like sitting as kings for a reason. I think we're all meant to be here in this place at this time for this moment. And count yourself extremely blessed, extremely positioned to be here out of all the people that are in the world right now, and us being, XRP holders and some, XLM, many other tokens out here.
Yeah, if you want to
Just-
change the world, you got to start from the very spot you're standing in, and that starts with having the money and the responsibility and the power of knowing how to change the world with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what my plan or has to do with a lot of researching is like how to open up a bank and open up a trust, because for layman's term, that's what I saw was like do as the Rockefellers do. That's an interesting book which still shows you what the Rockefellers did in order to retain their wealth without getting any tax ever by the government, and that's like really perhaps my ears to think about. Well, who did they learn that from? It's the very same people that that implemented these rules, or the way that how banking was before.
There are several things that you can do to preserve your wealth and still make the world a better place by impacting the people around you, and that's with doing simple things like being involved in education. Start putting your money into education, into your school systems, and stop allowing them to spend so much money on academics and sports, and start getting classes implemented that are in the general workforce.
like
robotics,
That's very true.
engineering, stuff like that. Start funding those. You can go out of your way and do that on your own in your own city, and start one by school. Law enforcement is another way to get involved. Start using your money to, and then politicians as well. Start voting with your fucking dollar. Stop sitting on the side and thinking your check on a fucking ballot actually means something. And we all know that the candidates that you want to be up there representing you are the ones that have the most money. That's a campaign. Whoever has the most money fucking wins. If you can reach more people, you're gonna win. Doesn't matter who you are. So you can vote with your dollar. You can start buying your own politicians. I mean, it's how it works. It's not showing up to the polls and checking a little check. It's all your money. So law enforcement, you can go in that way. When you're saying what are you going to do with your money, that's what you should be doing with your money.
Yeah, so you put a point right there, Zeno, because the very people who are funding these political campaigns or these endeavors, that you have to follow where the money is. So if you are doing your business with them, like for example, let's say ExxonMobil, and you see ExxonMobil is putting their money where to these particular politicians, whether it's for the green energy or just to be like pro drill baby drill. That if you know that game is like okay, I'm not gonna put my money right there. We'll find a different company to. Well, I know it's really absurd because they're where could you find a local gas station that doesn't, but I'm just being rhetorical about this. You have to vote with your dollar. That means choosing the businesses that are not going to go serve against your interests, as well as intend of putting your political donation campaigns. Make sure you write it off. You have to make sure that you could use that to advantage to write it off is for taxes. Those are things that you come into play. They do this on a consistent basis, like clockwork. All the money they put into, their accountant writes it off, writes it down. They must get some of their money back, or that the government winds up owing them money.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're fighting a force, and the only way to fight a force like that is to match energy for energy. So you got to do the same thing that they're doing, but with a righteous agenda behind it, not a negative, evil one. So
correct.
Yes. Yeah, it could be done. Yeah, that could be done locally. Just having friends, having people who have a high level of trust, that you get on the same page. You implement a strategy, something that's within your means, that is practical, and you can go build from that moving forward. Obviously we're not going to ask wishful thinking. Well, we're going to need this. No, start from what you have.
I'm already doing that. I'm buying NFTs that are going. Majority 50% of the profits are going towards a politician that is promoting data sovereignty, which is number one paramount thing right now, because they've been tracking you for years. All this fucking shit, this technology coming out, and the software tracking system, this biometric level 4 security all that shit's already been fucking used. They already know they already know they've been doing it. But now it's time. We've been under this guise and this facade that we're not being spied on. We're being spied on. You agree to all these terms and conditions by using these devices. It's been happening already. I'm seeing people in elite positions of the financial world saying this shit. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? It's already happening. What we need to do is declare data sovereignty, which means everything that is being collected, all of your data, every share, swipe, text, phone call, all of it needs to be encrypted and in your control, and you should be able to get to decide who you sell your data to, and that's where it's going. So, it's we can all
they
sit
want to
back
know.
here. We can all sit back here and say things like, "Oh, what are you going to do? What am I going to do?" Well, you can already do it. You can literally already do it. I'm doing it with XRP. I've done it 4 times with XRP.
They're checking which toilet paper piece that you're using to wipe your ass when you take a shit. That's what they're counting on.
They've been doing that already. They've been doing that already.
So yeah. So when it reminds me about that, since this month or the last week or so, they've reminded me all elements about 9/11 and so forth that, if you went, you could still find it on YouTube or parts of the internet where Donald Rumsfeld said, like, yeah, we can't account for the money that's been lost, about, $33 trillion, And the key words is not that what he said, is about the technologies they use to do the accounting is insufficient. So that, knowing that in retrospect, what we know right now, that's like they're talking about blockchain technology. That's what they really are. We're talking about. And years later, I think we discussed this around here, like not even Coffee Time, but whatever, other shows you were in, the BRZRKR, that it was like this phases. There was first 9/11, that was the first financial collapse, and then talking about those things. Then 2008, rumors of Bitcoin. The rumor of Bitcoin started coming out in 2008 under that financial recession, and here we are again with another wave of recession. That crypto's everywhere. Crypto.com, crypto this, crypto that. And it's all on the stadiums, the billboards, and all that, and just riling up all the people in to get ready for mass adoption. And part of which, now I'm going to loop back what we said earlier in the conversation, is to give out loans. Now they're going to give out loans. They're going to incur more debt in tandem with that. It's going to create a lot of credit and circulation of usage of these coins by lending it out for free to people. We already got it. We're the early adopters of the pioneers. We got it for free, for free in their ways. Now they're going to get into the people that are not early adopters. They're late. Now they're going to get it through as a loan.
Right. Yeah, it's called that thing that you were talking about, Zeno, is surveillance capitalism. So they don't really give a fuck what we think personally. Like, I guess there's some evil AI collecting our personal shit. It's more like them trying to sell us consumer goods and just like us seeing what our habits and our trends are, which is why when you talk and your phone's in the room, you'll see an ad for the same shit you talked about a day later on Facebook about the same shit. And it's like, okay. And you signed up for all that shit.
I feel like it's they read your mind too. Like, I remember just thinking of something.
They read your mind.
I'm just thinking of something, like just thinking of it, and then like a day later it shows up online. I'm like, how did that happen? Like, how come? It was like, to me, I feel like it's like random. It's like completely random, and then there's like they show it on TV, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did that happen?
Yeah, well, you got to think, all devices are connected. You've got
it's connected,
not connected to each other, but like, yeah, your Amazon Fire Stick is listening to you. The little hole in the remote, that's a microphone. Yeah, and they don't turn that shit off. It's an illusion. They make you think you can turn it off. Alexa's always listening.
A hole in the remote.
Yeah, Amazon. Amazon. That's actually the real moneymaker. The primary source of the moneymaker has always been data. Facebook, everything, also for Amazon's no different. So when you put that freaking device in the middle of the room and it's just collecting every data, birds chirping, all that, it is fucking data. Do you think they're making money off of your online purchases? No. Do you think they're making money off of you? All that stuff right there? No. Yeah. They just started off right there, but now the little shitty device they put in, that's their bread and butter right there. Same thing with Facebook. Zeno mentioned it. These are terms of agreement, terms of service. You signed up for it. That's what you are fucked. Okay. Until you continue using that, until you agree the terms of service, though agreeing to that and consenting to that, it will continue. You could rip off the contract and just say, "I'm out. We're not doing that," and that's that. Or I have done this with several, set of terms of agreements with that, with the use of service, like, a game, like say, well, I'm declining. Do it. All right. Did they shut down the game? No, they didn't shut down the game. Which is like, well, you can decline. Just find out. Just decline. If they don't let you use the whole damn thing, so be it. It's never meant to be. Okay. You want your data to be protected. You want to give it out for free like that? Go ahead. Decline.
Yeah. Well,
Move
a
on
lot
to
of it's
life.
right. I agree, but like a lot of it is nefarious. So what
Yes,
I guess what I'm talking about is, even though you do decline or you maybe accept the terms of service or whatever, but let's say there's a toggle switch that says, turn off Alexa or turn off this off. You could do no matter how many, you know what I mean, how many precautions you take. They're what the people are, implying is that it's always listening, and that's what's fucked about
Yeah,
it.
it's
is
software
Is
that you
it
have
still
to
listening? You
install
can turn it
onto
off,
your
you think?
computer. So Jasmy, the company Jasmy, their PC software that they're developing, you install on your computer and it encrypts all of your data. Now, it's not available on American markets because it's a Japanese product,
Right.
but there are products being developed similar in the U.S. right now. I can think of 4 projects at the top of my head. CSoft. Oh, okay, 3 projects because the other one is in Singapore. So CSoft. Oh fuck! Now I'm drawing a blank. CSoft, OXT, and I can't remember the third one.
You could do it,
It's the
dude.
company. It's the company that January Walker is working for, which I haven't found out yet. But when I find it out, I will let you guys know.
It's funny. Whenever I want to say something to my wife, it's like, oh, it's because of this, this, and this, and it's like, okay, show me where it is. I go, I don't know where it is, but I know I've seen it before, and they're like, that's what makes it look stupid. It's like, no,
No,
You
no,
never-
I know it. I know it. I'm just drawing a blank because I've got my son's tapping me on the shoulder, and then I'm drinking coffee, and they're asking me for videos, and I'm helping with tablets and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, shit. I gotta go adult some shit. This is super short today, guys. So, is there anything you guys want to say before we bounce for the day? I just wanted to get on here and make sure you guys had a coffee time that we could like get together and talk about. But I do have to jam. I gotta go do some shit really quick here. So I don't mean to call it hella short. I love you guys. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and talk before I gotta dip. You know what I mean?
Hey, thanks for always doing this, BRZRKR, and just putting the time in, even though it's short, man. It's nice to be here with everybody, all the like-minded people, everybody that's in the chat. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. BRZRKR does a lot of work to put this on, and a lot of people here, do a lot for this community. And please keep sharing, guys. Keep spreading your knowledge. Keep encouraging people to press on. We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line, guys. So just hang the freaking heck in there. Don't
yeah,
sell
the
your
best thing you could do is pile your head in knowledge, because when you're searching for the answers and you're trying to find the best things, the best decisions to make, all you have to do is just keep searching. It doesn't matter what it is. You just keep searching, and along your search, you will find something that makes everything make sense.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Nice.
Thanks, everyone.
Rye Guy gave us an update, 38 cents. So 0.3835. Right on, Rye Guy. It's going up, guys. Another great show. Thanks, guys. Bullish Charles, we love you, bro. FinTech Millionaire, yo. Thanks, guys. Buster, you got some parting words, and we'll call it?
No, man, let's do it.
Sweet. We love you guys. We're not going to walk it out with a song. We're just going to do our title out. I hope you have a good day. Happy coffee time number 35. We will catch you on Wednesday. And we love you. See you later, guys. Peace.
Coffee time with BRZRKR and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is BRZRKR.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
F you, Gary Gensler. F you.